Welcome to my devlog for cyber risk, and a few things I changed. So one person flagged that we should use magic links. So now you don't have to choose a password anymore. You can just put your email and get your link. Very basic cyber hygiene. In terms of functionality, this is my local sandbox. I do have a set of attack profiles and defenders, so we can sort of show and tell some of them. So I'm going to take financial services, and I want to see essentially how the defender dashboard looks like. So now it's compiling, give it a second. Okay, here we go. We have the CIA, which is not CIA, or the FBI, it's the confidentiality, integrity, and availability. When you start with your company as a manager or CISO, they all start at 100%, and you start with this amount of money. If you go on internet, maybe I need to improve this graph a little bit, but you get all your services that are required for your business. So in this case, I have a payment gateway, a CRM, some code repository, a website, trading platform, and so on. And so these are essentially the asset that you have to protect as a defender, and each of them, they have an IP address and the free parameters, and when it was deployed. Now, people will ask, okay, don't I have a domain? Yes, I should also add a link domain that probably is different from each of them, but for now, I kind of assume they require an IP address. Perfect. So let's go to overview. So intact means nothing has happened so far. And I have 2,451 customers, which grows every 5-minute tick. So, if this video lasts more than 5 minutes, this number should increase. That's your balance. So you earn money as long as your company is running without problems. You still essentially receive a balance, a positive balance. This is your detection strength, which I will explain later. And so higher, faster exposure. Yeah, I need to explain this better. And this is your industry. Recommended controls. This come from well, it comes from the kind of standard cybersecurity practices, and I mean, you don't have to follow this, but in this case, it's suggesting you for an MFA rollout, to buy an EDR solution, and to buy a CIM platform. And as I mentioned before, so each of these do change your posture. So if you buy this EDR solution, you get this +10 in detection strength. Over time, you have this historical trend. So for now, all my CIA is 100%. I might need to improve these charts because I'm too small. These are your customers that are growing, and this is your balance, and you can switch between day, week, and month. Okay, so how do I defend myself? I go into this matrix, and I did make a major change. I would say originally I went for the CIS framework, but it was too coarse and didn't really play well with this game. So I went for the MITRE mitigations. So essentially, you have the mitigations on the rows, and then you have the tactic on the columns. And that says, okay, so if I want to get this mitigation, I click here, and it explains what it is from the MITRE and if you can buy it. So in this case, the shop doesn't have that. And Okay, so let's pick this. For example, this M1028, I did buy it, so it is available. So I did purchase this. So I should put a button here, but yeah, let me go here in the actual R&D section. So R&D sections, I have controls and coverage. This is my balance again. And in this case, I am, well, like installing, but essentially I'm being compliant to this SOC 2 audit. And you can see I still put the CIS controls code, but what works in the game is the actual mitigations from MITRE. So you can see what's happening. This takes 30 minutes to complete. And this is the advantage that gives you as a defender. So I'm still kind of working out what each of these do, because penetration testing, let's buy these. Actually, let's buy a threat intelligence feed. M1011, sorry, 10NT. Yeah, so this one gives you control strength, a detection strength, and also control strength. Sorry. Let's buy this. So two of them are installing. So you get the idea. There's a few of them, and I need to balance all these numbers, of course. Then you have coverage. Okay. So on coverage, you have the mitigations that are active. So I only have one, which I forgot what it was. Ah, yes, is the N1020. In terms of control strength, I have 8. So this is the maximum I can attain. And detection strength is right now 0. So I don't have any detections. And the reason why I don't have any detections is because I didn't buy them. So you need to spend money. For instance, when these finish, I should start to see that. Okay, let's go to services. Services is essentially what makes me my business run. I have 13, 40 IPv4 addresses, 11 IPv6. I do use a formula to sort of match them. I mean, it's not very scientific to be honest. Threat indicator 0 meaning I've seen some sort of activity eating my services, which depends on your detection strength. And this is all my essentially things running. So website, which is kind of the same thing. We've seen that when it was deployed, etc. All right, next unlock. So what's happening here? Because currently I have 2,500 customers. My next block is when I will reach 5,000 customers, assuming no one attacks me. The next things that I will unlock is the content delivery network. Because essentially, yeah, I need more customers. Where my business most customers to make money, but then to do that I need to expand my infrastructure, which is good. So that means the more customers you have, you make more money, but then at the same time you become a wider target, right? Okay, CEO mode. CEO mode is more like more on the business side, so you might be want to expand more aggressively. So you can say, well, I'm in the US now, which is my home, but I want to expand to Japan. And this gives you an indication of how big or small it is. But of course, it's going to cost me. These costs are, well, it's like, I don't know if they're realistic. I mean, it's just like a number I put there that you have to spend monies. I might change them in the future. But yeah, you might want to go to Japan, but then obviously you're in a new region, you have to buy more assets to support your business. Good. Journal, it's similar to the attacker side. You have the threat journal to see if you have detected some activity, and you have the business journal, which is essentially what I've been achieving or what I have achieved or what I've bought to increase my posture. So you can see the SOC 2 and ISO 27 and the CTI feed that I'm installing. What else? So we saw R&Ds, yes, services, and CO mode. So I think that's enough for now. And settings is the same as the attacker. So it's just change it to BIOS style. I do have a preference for these, but and notifications, essentially if there's anything happening. So yeah, I hope you like this, and in the next update I'm going to show you a bit more of the attack and defense dynamic, which is important, and I would definitely improve these metrics. Oh, I didn't see detection. Yeah, it is important. So you have mitigations as from the MITRE mitigations, but you also have detections, which comes from the same metrics. So for example, you can say if I have the process creation here, that covers this tactic, right? Network, traffic content covers that, etc. And yes, as I mentioned, one improvement is I have to put like a click here because this is kind of annoying, to be honest. So I think that's what I will do next. And this is also not interactive. I need to improve this. So anyway, I hope you like this, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Thanks.